Yeah, so we were, routine patrol, just coming back through on a route reconnaissance. They had to show me the route back through. Same way we had come, we'd come through that same village. Next thing we know, when we drove through the village, right in the sort of the middle on, edge of the town, there was an ambush that was set up for us.
So an ambush was set up for you. And so you're in the Humvee realizing that you're basically stuck. And then what happens?
So we took so much small arms fire and they disabled the vehicle. So we ended up crashing into a bush. They approached us. They were still firing their weapons. There was, explosions around us. So, it was just, them, as a matter of time, they, ended up taking us, dragging us out of the vehicle. As I tell people, they welcomed us, in a special way. They ended up taking us around the corner and they had us there around on our knees by a farm or a sort of a horse stable. We really thought that was the, last of us. I was sitting there, I was in the middle, kneeling, and I thought I was going to see one of my friends get shot, killed right in front of me and, expecting myself to be next.
Yeah, I can't imagine being tied up and blindfolded. I can't even imagine what you would be thinking in that moment. At what point are you then taken to the prison?
So we spent 7 days approximately being interrogated. So we were moved around some city. We still don't know exactly where. They had us bound, our legs bound, our heads covered. They had us lying on the ground, or they had us sitting and they would interrogate us. Not much food, not much water. And, for those days, they had a lot of questions that we just could not answer because we weren't who they thought that we were. They thought we were pilots. They thought we were special forces. They thought we were anything except for some, regular old scouts that were in an observation post. And after that, those days of moving us around, they finally just threw us into a vehicle and drove us to prison.
And to just think that the entire time, the images of you were shown on television back here in the United States, and your family and your mother was watching that. Obviously something you didn't realize at the time, but while you're going through this anguish, I can't even imagine what your family was also going through.
Yeah, my family had everyone told me their stories, friends, family told me the stories of turning on the television or watching television and seeing that picture there on the shirt, of me, on TV. And then the other three, my other two friends with me, and they had no idea what happened. They had no idea that I was even, taken or if we were dead at some point because they really didn't have too many answers. And so when we popped up on TV, it was, bittersweet because, well, it showed that we were alive, but, it showed also then that we were, in the hands of the enemy.
So when you're in the prison for weeks, how are they treating you? And how did you not give up in that moment? I mean, it must have felt so hopeless at times.
So for the first 7 days of them moving us around, and keeping us bound and heads covered, that was terrible because I was so disoriented. I had no idea where I was or, and doing, my mind was playing some strange tricks on me. Sitting in the prison was a lot different, because we were just, like I say, we're just sitting. You can hear other prisoners. We could hear activity around us. There were guards that, they didn't keep us bound or our heads covered. So, we're free to roam around our little prison cell. We were separated. I hadn't seen Stone or Gonzalez, but I knew that they were around just from, interactions I had with the guards. Some of the guards were, did their normal guard duty. These other couple of guards, didn't seem to like us very much. And so, we had the same story of how these two would come through and make, some visits when their commander was gone, and sort of, rough us up, not to make it so obvious, but, they had their fun, I guess.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.